In this video, I will discuss the graha Surya, what it is and what it represents in Vedic astrology. Graha means planet and Surya is the sun, which is not technically a planet, but it's a star. So we call this 4.6 billion year old star a planet in astrology for ease of reference. We consider Surya to be a luminary because it is the brightest object in the sky that is illuminating and giving us light. Essentially, the sun is representative of your soul. It is your spirit and your light body. It is the light that emanates from your body as your auric field. When you leave your body and leave this earth plane, you still have your soul because it never dies. Light never decays. The sun is the natural Atmakaraka, meaning it is the natural indicator of the soul. Atma is soul, and Karaka means indicator. Everyone shares the sun as the natural Atmakaraka on a universal level, regardless of what their personal planetary Atmakaraka is in their natal chart. The glyph or symbol of the sun is a circle with a dot in the center. The bindi point in the middle of the circle represents the jiva, which is the individual consciousness of mind and body. It is inside a larger circle that is the soul. The circle around it represents the parameters or boundaries of limitation of this physical reality. This shows the relationship of the body that's tied to the soul in this lifetime. In the larger context, we have the Paramatma, which is God or supreme being. Essentially, it is the supreme soul. We all share this experience of the soul wanting to be liberated from the body. The human experience is the Atma wanting liberation from the Jiva. How this liberation is done is through the qualities of the sun, which illuminates our consciousness, thus purifying our ailments and burning karma of the ego. Burns self-limitations and impurities, just as the sun burns and kills bacteria and dispels darkness. The sun is not the limited individual self. That is more the lagna and to some extent the moon, which is the mind and the awareness of our incarnation. The sun is the intangible soul. Humans are tripart beings of body, mind, and soul. The sun is not the personality character traits that is seen in the ascendant and the moon. Therefore, the sun sign characteristics are hardly accurate as indicators of personality archetypes, which is widely popular in the Western systems of astrology. The sun is, however, a sattvic planet, which is purity, knowledge, and light. Sattvic means pure. This energy radiates in actions that bring peace into the world. It is the highest state of awareness that we can evolve to. The sun is power. It is what we call solar power. Thus, it is your willpower. It's your strength, it's your vitality, and it's your energy. So the sun is solar energy. It is your soul, it's your core, and your center. The parallel here is that all of the planets revolve around the sun, making the sun the center and core of our solar system. The soul of our solar system is the essence of all life here on Earth. It is fiery pitta essence that illuminates the soul. The sun is the part of the self that is connected to God. It is the only light in the dark night sky. The other planets merely reflect the light of the sun. The sun has to shine. The higher form of its expression is service to all. So the sun shines light on people, whether they are good or bad, rich or poor, strong or weak, and so on. So therefore, Surya is very generous. The lowest form of Surya's expression is only self-serving, the development of the negative ego, and selfishly wanting to reign and hoard personal power. These negative attributes can be seen as attention-seeking, dominance, arrogance, megalomania, pride, and an ill temper. Basically, it's just a misuse of power in general. Sun is said to be activated in your chart at the 22nd year, where it matures and begins to exhibit its full strength. The maturation of the sun is an evolved higher self of conscious awareness and connection to source as personal responsibility, authority, and purpose. Indications of Surya are your father, males in general, actually more like authority figures that are distinctly male in nature. It's a classic masculine father god motif. The solar energy is extroverted and externally expressive. So each culture throughout history, especially in religious contexts, has a solar deity, otherwise known as the Son of God, or the sun is seen as God himself. It's really the source from which we are all connected. Authority figures, bosses, government leaders, and people in positions of rank and status are all significations of the sun. As the first classical planet at the core of the solar system, it represents beginnings, and therefore also represents the first day in the week, Sundays. It's the sun's day. His metal is gold, and he rules the ring finger. The direction is east because the sun rises in the east. The Son of God resurrects every morning and comes back to life. Each day he is born again. Again, we see this Father God-like motif, and this is possibly the reasoning as to why the Judeo-Christians typically attend church on Sundays. So the sun is considered to be a mild malefic because of his ability to burn. He can easily burn the areas of your life that he represents and burn up the energy of any planet that's sitting next to him, very close to him. Think of it this way. Everyone enjoys the pleasant, mild warmth of the sun, but being under the sun for too long in the middle of summer can scorch you and actually be quite dangerous. So other personal characteristics of the sun is your vision, willpower, strength, vitality, immunity, well-being, energy, and overall health. It's the name, fame, status, reputation, respect, honor, and ambition in your life. It's also your purpose, your power, your confidence, empowerment, integrity, growth, and evolution. Its nature is luminous and revealing. It's the source of everything in existence and emanates power and radiant glory. As the planetary indicator for power, he gives us success, focus, dharma, and the confidence to reach our goals. Surya has lordship over Simha Rashi, otherwise known as the sign of Leo. He is the most powerful in the sign of Mesha, or Aries, where he is exalted. He is the weakest in the sign of Tula, or Libra, where he is debilitated. Because of his Pitta nature, he does well for fire sign ascendants, Mesha, Simha, and Dhanus. This is the 159 trine of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The sun gets Digbala, or directional strength, in the 10th house. Here he is the strongest influence. He also does well in Kendra or Upachaya houses. So this is houses 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, and 11. The astronomical functioning of the sun is the synodic rotation of Earth, and the Earth's orbit around the sun as being the basis of the solar calendar. The sun creates a solar year by moving through all 12 zodiac signs at approximately 1 degree per day. It transits through each astrological sign in 30 days, which each sign consists of 30 degrees. So he is the creator of the solar months and the 12-month calendar. The winter and summer solstices of the year translate to mean the still sun. Sol is the sun and stis is still. So the still sun is the solstice. The sun and moon are the only grahas that don't appear to go retrograde from a geocentric, earth-centered perspective. Due to the rotation of the earth, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west. From our point of view here on earth, this creates an apparent path of motion called the ecliptic on the celestial sphere. All of the planets follow the sun's path on the ecliptic. So wherever the sun is in your chart, it indicates your path in life. It is your goals, your focus, your purpose, and your personal identity. So think of it this way. If you were in a dark room and you turned on a flashlight, wherever you pointed that light would be the area of focus in that space. So the sun represents the spotlight, or the area of focus in our lives. Wherever the sun is located in your chart is where you will shine. If you liked this video, leave a like. If you like this content, please subscribe. Thank you for watching.